All right, we're here on Friday, January 17th. We're about to start our shakedown hike of the Appalachian Trail. We're gonna do a 3-day, 40-mile, the 8.5 approach trail, and the 31 miles to Nell's Gap. So it should be cold today, raining tomorrow, and cold on Sunday. But we're just here to test our gear out and see if it works. So,
woohoo!
Let's get on the trail. All right, 8.5 miles, the beginning of Springer. Right now, I was walking through the Emmacoa Falls State Park. Like we said, it's 8:15 in the morning, so there's no one out here right now. But it is definitely there's definitely chill in the air. Being from Florida, yesterday we had 85-degree weather, and here we are stepping off in about just low 30s. So we want to say thank you to Michael Watchhorn Tribute for dropping us off. He shuttled us from Nell's Gap down to here, so we definitely appreciate that, and we will be seeing you in March. All right, let's get on the trail.
Oh yeah.
So how do you feel after climbing 8 million steps?
Freaking fabulous. Way too hot. I've already lost 2 layers. Ah.
All right, we're still on the approach trail. I think we're about 2 miles in. We had the one back in the clouds. The sun just popped out, so I'll probably be on and off all day. So nice, cool, brisk morning. We weighed our packs this morning on the scale by the reception center. Mine was just about 36 pounds, and Sheree's was about 32 pounds. But it felt like 40 pounds. So whatever she has in there, it's just
32.
It feels heavy, but it's not. So we just had basic. We brought a little extra layers for the cold snap tonight and tomorrow, Sunday. And we brought, of course, the rain gear for tomorrow. So after 8.5 miles of many pee breaks, taking off layers, putting layers back on, we finally made the Springer. It's been windy, cold, and there it is.
Yay! Oh boy. So what you gonna take a video of?
That's up there.
Okay. With our trekking poles?
You can leave them.
Yay, we did it! Woohoo! What? Really? Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, I love you. Fat and color. Yay. Ah. Woo. Yay.
Getting married.
Getting married.
It's only 3:40, so we're gonna push on. We have this little stream crossing.
Hi. I love you.
All right, it's day 2 of our shakedown hike. Last night we got to the Hawk Mountain campsite right about 6 o'clock, and the sun was already down. We got there and we were both freezing. It is cold out here. It took Cherie cooked dinner in a jet boil, got the water going, filled them up. We got the tent set up, and as soon as we ate dinner, we just got in our sleeping bags and we froze. We put the bags together as a big mega bag, and that did not work because the cold ground with the gap between the 2 pads where the zipper was, the cold air just got right through it, and with the space on top by our heads and our shoulders, that the air just got right through it and was cutting right through us. So we got up and we separated the bags. We put our we each brought a second puffy, and we wore the second puffy all night long. And I think Cherie put on
4 pairs of socks.
4 pairs of socks.
And 2 toe warmers. But we also had another interesting thing happen. Our jet boil, wouldn't heat up. It just would be on low no matter how high I turned the knob. And it took easily 20 minutes to boil water. It was freaking ridiculous. So we're skipping breakfast this morning, trying to get up to Hawk Mountain so we can have signal. And we're gonna call it short and get the hell out of here because this is ridiculous. Our sorry Florida asses can't handle it.
Yeah, on Wednesday and Thursday before we drove up here, it was 85 degrees in Florida. We got up here to the first section of the Appalachian Trail, and it's in its 20s with the wind blowing. This morning we woke up to ice on the tent, and it was with rain this morning. So yeah, we're not wearing every layer of clothing, but if we wouldn't have brought our second rain jacket and a second puffy, or just
it's too much for us Florida people.
Yeah, I think we're gonna we got what we want to do for the shakedown, but we're definitely feeling it.
And we're happy about starting at the end of March.
Yes, if not early April. But yeah, end of March. All right, we'll see you at the shelter. We just left Hawk Mountain Shelter, making our way down to the next gap. I just had breakfast at the shelter, and it's cold as shit out here.
Met some cool people though.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, we met a nice older man and another guy from the villages. And we wimped out. We called Michael to come and pick us up tribute at Cooper's Gap. So we're getting out of here early.
Yeah. Good thing is it's not raining, but it's definitely cold. The wind's cutting right through us, and we have multiple layers on. But yeah.
Yeah, I can't feel my toes or my fingers. My toes are like totally numb, cold, and burning all at the same time. Same with my fingertips. But amazingly, with all my layers, I am not cold at all from my hips to my neck. Nothing is cold. Just my toes and my...
I don't know if it picks up on the camera, but it's a pine tree with frost all over it. And I think down here they got a spider web that's been frosted.
I am pulling out my phone. I'm gonna suck it up. Suck it up, Buttercup.
And there's a spider web. It's been frosted. All right, the Osmo died. The battery's dead between the cold weather, and I don't feel like charging it this morning, so my fingertips were frozen. So got the Fuji 130 out. So we'll see how this does. But
You want to keep going?
yeah, so we get this tree.
Oh, that tree's awesome.
And if you can see it, but frost.
Hi. Ooh, that's gonna be a nice one.
Yep.
Going down.
now I'm going to test out the umbrellas. We're at Horse Gap, and it started raining. So we have all of our rain gear on, plus cold weather gear. Now we have cold, sleet, and rain. Good times.
Hello.
Hey everybody. Well, we're here in I don't know where we are, but we're at Holiday Inn Express, and we bailed out on our shakedown hike. We got a total of 20.8 miles in about a day and a half. We did 15.9 the first day. We did the approach trail, and we got the Hawk Mountain campsite, and we froze our asses off last night. And this morning we woke up with drizzling rain with frost on our tent, and we hiked out for the first to Hawk Mountain cabin, and we had breakfast there and used the privy. Then once we left there, it just turned crappy, and we were expecting that. But
Yeah, it was so cold. It felt like my fingertips were gonna explode. Yeah, it wasn't great, but it gave me some great ideas. And we did good. My body felt great while doing it, but it wasn't worth doing Blood Mountain in sub-freezing temperatures. Not to take the chance of an injury and still have to go back to work on Monday.
yeah, so we called it short. We got the idea of a shakedown hike. We got some goods and bads. Our rain gear worked. Our cold weather gear worked. But with the temperatures dropping into the 20s, and even tonight, supposed to drop down into the teens with rain throughout the night. Going from 85 degrees in Florida to the 20s and teens. No, we're going to enjoy our comfortable hotel room. And yes, and we got engaged.
Yes, we did. On Springer Mountain, up at the top, he got down on one knee and asked me. I was totally surprised. It was so wonderful. I love you.
Love you. So we'll see you out there in end of March, because we're not going to freeze our asses off in February or beginning of March or middle of March. We're going to wait till the bubble goes through, and we're going to wait for the temperatures to rise some before we get out there. So like our video, subscribe, and we'll see you on the trail.
See you on the trail.
See ya.